Today we honor the birth of a man whose spirit still walks among the people. Malcolm X. El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz. And understand something carefully, my people. Malcolm was not powerful merely because he could speak well. Malcolm was powerful because he embodied what I call KRST energy, Messiah energy, the willingness to walk the path of truth, even when you know the path may lead directly to your death. Because truth without sacrifice is just performance. And too many people today love the image of revolution, but fear the cost of it. Malcolm did not fear the cost, and that is why his vibration still shakes the earth decades later. You see, KRST energy is not about religion. It is not about worshiping another man. It is about embodying the courage to evolve publicly, to stand for truth publicly, to confront lies publicly, even when the empire threatens you for it. Malcolm transformed in front of the world, and that transformation is the real lesson. Because many people stay mentally frozen their entire lives out of fear. Fear of criticism, fear of rejection, fear of losing money, fear of standing alone. But Malcolm kept evolving. First, street consciousness, then nation consciousness, then global consciousness, then human consciousness. And every stage of his evolution made him more dangerous to systems built on deception, because systems fear men who are willing to change when they discover deeper truth. Fred Hampton carried this same KRST energy, the willingness to speak truth to power while knowing the state was watching him, knowing death was near, yet still choosing to organize, still choosing to uplift the people. Martin Luther King Jr. carried this same frequency too, and by the end of his life, even he understood that speaking about civil rights without speaking against militarism, poverty, and capitalism was incomplete. And once these men moved beyond safe truths into dangerous truths, the system marked them, because KRST energy threatens empire itself. Understand, the Messiah archetype is not exclusive to one religion or one culture. It is a universal vibration, the revolutionary spirit willing to sacrifice comfort, reputation, wealth, even life itself for alignment with truth. And this is why these men still live beyond the grave, because the body can be killed, but truth cannot be assassinated. Malcolm taught us discipline, observation, self-respect, critical thinking, international awareness, and most importantly, the courage to stop begging for humanity from systems that profit from your oppression. And today, too many people claim to admire Malcolm while lacking his discipline, lacking his fearlessness, lacking his willingness to lose comfort for truth. Everybody loves revolutionary quotes until revolutionary consequences arrive. But KRST energy demands something greater. It demands embodiment, not posting, not pretending, not aesthetics, but actual alignment between your words and your actions. Malcolm did not simply criticize white supremacy. He transformed himself first, because he understood liberation begins internally before it manifests externally. And this is why we must carry this energy forward now more than ever, because the world is drowning in compromise, drowning in distraction, drowning in performance disguised as revolution. But the spirit of Malcolm reminds us that truth must still be spoken, communities must still be awakened, minds must still be decolonized, And yes, that path may cost you friendships, comfort, opportunities, reputation, maybe even your safety. But what is the alternative? Living disconnected from your spirit? Existing in fear forever? Dying without ever standing fully in your truth? No, my people. KRST energy is resurrection energy. The resurrection of courage. The resurrection of dignity. The resurrection of divine alignment. So on this day, we do not merely celebrate Malcolm X as a historical figure. We honor the vibration he carried, the uncompromising force of transformation he embodied. Because every generation needs souls willing to stand in truth while the crowd kneels in illusion. And if we truly honor Malcolm, Fred Hampton, MLK, then we must stop reducing them to posters and quotes and begin embodying the courage they lived and died for. Study deeply, evolve fearlessly, speak truth boldly, and walk your path with dignity, even when the world fears your awakening. Because the struggle continues through us now, and the spirit of the righteous only truly dies when the people stop carrying the flame forward. Ashe.